Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. First of all, a big thank you to everyone who liked and subscribed the last video. I hope you found that interesting. And if you find this one interesting, if you could do the same for those of you who haven't, that would be great. What we're going to do today, following on from a couple of other videos that I've done, exploring little villages in the Yorkshire Dales that we as riders or drivers tend to just pass through and not stop and explore. So we've already done Hebden, which is just outside Grassington on the way to Pateley Bridge, and we've done Arncliffe, which again just outside of Grassington but the other way on the way to Kettlewell. Today I thought we'd try Hubberholme. Now Hubberholme is a tiny village, smaller than the other two. I'm looking forward to having a wander around because I've never done it. Stopped by the river a few times, which is one of my favourite spots in the whole of the Yorkshire Dales on a lovely sunny day. But to be honest, even on a grotty day, it's still spectacular. So we're just heading into Hubberholme shortly. Just left Buckden. See, it's been raining. Hopefully we'll stay dry while we're having a walk around. Done a little bit of research on the place. As I say, it's a very small village. There's a few interesting things there. As you can see, hopefully it's set in the most magnificent surroundings. To be fair, so are most of the little Yorkshire Dales villages, aren't they? For those of you who know. Anyway, we're heading into Hubberholme very shortly, so I'll catch up with you once I've parked up and we'll go and have a wander. Hi everyone, and here we are in Hubberholme. There's not a lot to it, I have to say, but let's go and explore. The name Hubberholme is comes from the Norse Hubba. Now Hubba apparently was an old Norse name, and the home bit is for homestead, so Hubberholme, so presumably someone called Hubba first settled here, perhaps, by the sound of it. Above the village, which I'm assuming is maybe up there, it says on the cairn above the village, so I'm guessing it could be either there or maybe over there. But there's Bronze Age village by all accounts. It's designated as a scheduled monument. Now Hubberholme is where Wharfdale and Langrothdale meet. We are in Upper Wharfdale at the moment. Now the church, which we're just about to go into, is the Church of St Michael and All Angels, and it was built in the 12th century as a forest chapel So one assumes there must have been an awful lot of woodland around here. I don't think we're going to be able to go in. But inside it contains a rare rude loft dating from 1558. Amazing. Look at the old grave there. And it was probably salvaged from Hubberholme Abbey after the dissolution of the monasteries, which happened under Henry VIII. And inside, if we can get inside, what does it say? Hopefully we can film in here. An amazing roof. It is, isn't it? So apparently these pews were made by the mouse man, weren't they?
There you go. Have you seen the mice on them?
No, I'm looking. Can't.
Mice on them. I'll show you where one is so you know what you're looking for.
Yeah, because my one of my friend's parents had a whole.
Alright, there's
Oh
one here.
yeah, I see. Yeah.
But sometimes you'll look that way and won't see them. Turn the other
Yeah.
way. They're on most of the pews and the chairs, not on the altar.
Yeah, a friend of mine's parents had some dining furniture made by him. It's horrifically expensive. It's beautiful though. So when were the pews made? Wow. Yeah. Is it the original stained glass?
Yeah, they're all originals.
Wow.
Some added at different times.
It's 12th century, isn't it?
Some are family, yeah, they're original.
Crikey.
But some have been added over the years.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there's some family ones and things like that that were donated.
It's amazing. I love old churches. I mean, to be honest, I'm not religious, but I just love old churches.
Oh, it's the fact that they endure.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a whole history behind them, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've been reading up on this one.
The rood loft is quite unique around here.
Yes, so I believe, wasn't it taken from Hubberholme Abbey or something? I think.
Lots of debate about what they were actually for.
Yeah. What is it called? What?
On the lady chapel, just a little back, you can see actually the paintings on the back.
Wow.
Painting on the back.
The original paintings?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I'll
Yes.
have to have a look down there then, if you don't mind.
You think how vibrant that would have looked.
Oh, gosh, yes. Yeah. Is it? Incredible, isn't it? Reminds me of a little bit of a minstrel's gallery up there.
Well, that was one of the things that they suggested it could have been used for.
Oh, okay.
People to sing and maybe play
Yeah, maybe.
play instruments.
Yeah.
But,
It's very reminiscent of a minstrel's gallery, isn't it? Not as I'm an expert on them.
No, it's only because I've been writing some notes, so I've done a bit more research.
Yeah, yeah.
Writing up the notes, and that's one of the things that was mentioned it could have been for.
Incredible.
But they date it as 1558. How they know, I'm not sure. But they
Yeah.
probably around about. It seems around about the right period for it. So
Yeah.
16th century.
Brilliant. Good, fantastic. I shall leave you in peace. Let you get on with your organising. Thanks very much for the info.
No, you're welcome.
So that was the church. I didn't really want to give a running commentary in there. There were a couple of people getting ready for the Remembrance Day service. So I thought it would be a bit impolite if I did. So that's the George Inn over there. That's the 17th century pub. And each January it hosts the Hubberholme Parliament. And that's an auction of grazing rights. Oh, a lovely old building, isn't it? Right by the river. And the writer J.B. Priestley loved this village, apparently. And he described it as one of the smallest and most pleasant places in the world. And his ashes actually rest in the churchyard. So that's Hubberholme pretty much. So there's not an awful lot to see, but what there is of it is absolutely spectacular. What I'll do now is I'll ride up to the edge of the river just outside of the village, which I think is one of the nicest spots in Yorkshire that I've been to. So I'll catch you later. So we're about a mile and a half up the road from Hubberholme, and this has got to be one of my most favourite spots. This is the River Wharf, and the source of it is up there somewhere. It's just so peaceful, even in the summer. It's peaceful. There's the bike in desperate need of a wash. Given that we've got all that water, we still have a hosepipe ban in Yorkshire, and some of the reservoirs are still quite empty. Hopefully, with all the rain that we've had, the reservoirs will be filling up. I shall leave you with this shot. I hope you've liked the little trip around Hubberholme. I know there's not an awful lot to see, but it really is a beautiful little village. And I quite often come and sit here and ponder. Not today because it's a bit chilly, but certainly when the weather's better. And finally, do check out Mental Health Motorbike website. That tells you a little bit about the work that we do in supporting motorcyclists with their mental health. So with that, I'll say goodbye. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. It'd be very much appreciated. So I'll leave you with the babbling River Wharf. Bye bye.